You are not alone.
You are not alone.
You are not alone.
You are not alone.
Six months ago, we lost Liam Burdick, a friend to all and a champion for LGBTQ+ rights, in a battle with depression weeks after he would have graduated in class of 2018.
I'm Phyllis Galisath, and Liam is my son. Liam was born on February 18th, 2000, and he passed away May 14th of this year. Liam impacted the world around him by just being himself and being out as a trans person. He was very kind, intelligent, he was a good friend, and extremely funny. I thought that the tree was beautiful. I'm very thankful for it because there's no place for people to go to remember him and spend time with him. He hasn't been buried, so it's nice to have a spot to go. And I think it's beautiful that he was honored as a student of Harlem and the things he did here.
My name is Eden Brown. I'm a junior, and Liam was one of my best friends. Liam impacted me by helping me through a lot of my problems. He was one of the funniest people that I've probably ever met, and all around was an amazing friend and an amazing person. I think the memorial tree is a really nice place to go, kind of to feel at peace with everything that happened, kind of to be able to see him since he doesn't have a physical place right now. I feel like that would be a good substitute.
I'm Cece Rube. Liam was my boyfriend and the love of my whole life. How did he impact me? In every way possible. He kind of changed me into like someone that really just loves myself in the world. Like, I hate it. I was the angstiest little brat before I met him. I'm really happy that Harlem's doing this because Liam is someone that's just so important in that he's just changed so much for the trans community in Rockford.
To those who are struggling right now, kind of take this as a lesson that people are going to miss you, and you do make an impact every day. It's really not worth it to leave.
If you're struggling with thoughts of suicide or anything, I would just say to constantly tell yourself, like, this perspective is only mine. It's only my perspective. Just because I think someone hates me, just because I think someone's plotting something against me, or this, and this, doesn't mean it's true. Like, your perspective is your own, and to think that everyone thinks that is wild, because everyone has a different mind.
I would tell them to know that they're not alone, and that no matter how much it may feel that there's no one to reach out to, there's always somebody that you can talk to, and the likelihood of them understanding where you are is pretty high, that most people have those feelings or thoughts at one point or another in their life, and you can trust your friends and your loved ones to be there for you, and to reach out to organizations like the Trevor Project if you're LGBTQ, or the National Suicide Hotline.
Seven months ago, we lost a former Husky to his battle with depression. He was our friend, he was our teammate, and he was someone who constantly made the people around him smile. Gabe, you touched so many people, and you will be in our hearts forever.
The first time I met him, it was probably during track season. I was a freshman coming in, and they were very inviting to me. We would go to the high school all the time with everybody and do 7-on-7s, and he would always bring me home after that too, so he was always like one of my peers is that I'd look up to. I think the walk was important because it gives a lot of people closure, not necessarily dwell on the past, but help move on in remembrance of him. And they also need to know like the importance of everybody coming together around this person and how many people care for him and his family. It shows that people care because Rockford alone raised $32,000 in the name of suicide prevention. But it also showed to their family that Gabe will always be a Harlem Husky and that we will never forget about him. It's significant to reach out to anybody you see that is maybe struggling in what they're doing, or if you see that they're unhappy or just going through a rough time, whether it's at home or whether it's at school. It's important to just reach out to them, tell them you're there for them, and just give them a sense of hope by being there for them.
In 2015, Xavier Whitford lost her son Tommy after his long battle of depression. As a school, we need to learn the warning signs and learn the steps to take if you or a friend are facing depression. You are not alone in your battle.
My name is Xavier Whitford, and I lost my son Tommy in 2014 to suicide. He also went to Harlem, and he was 19 years old when he took his life. I, since the time of losing Tommy, became involved in the community as a mental health and suicide prevention advocate, and I work with teens. I created a couple teen group hopes locally that allow teenagers a place to go where they can talk about their feelings or the thoughts that they may be having in a very supportive and effective way. We need to normalize the situation and the conversation so that people feel comfortable reaching out. They don't feel like they're made to feel weak if they do talk about it, because you're not weak. You don't have to be ashamed. We all struggle. We all have these feelings, and we need to be able to talk about them and get them out in order to work through them. It's okay to say that you're having a hard time, that you need help, that you need to talk to somebody. That's what counselors, therapists, and even parents are for, is to help you get the help that you need to go through those hard and dark times and to be the light that you need. Don't be hesitant to ask for help when you need it, because there are people that can help you and be there to support you. So some resources that you have that you can reach out to is the 1-800-SUICIDE hotline number, which is 1-800-273-TALK. And the other thing for those that want to text is the text line is 741-741. It's important to know that those numbers and that text line are not just people that are struggling and thinking that, but if you have a friend who says something or reaches out to you or that you're with and you need help, you can call or text those numbers and they will talk you through or text you through how to help that person. So they are a resource for you as well as the person that might be struggling. But remember, those that are struggling won't always reach out for help, so we have to be able to get the help.
to them and for them.
Last month, the Harlem community lost another life too soon.
Every single person that has met Zachary will always forever remember him for his smile. He was always smiling, always joking, always laughing, always dancing. Zachary was born in Kissimmee, Florida on June 23rd, 2004. He was 14 years old. He was a freshman at Harlem High School. I'm Laura Rodriguez. I'm Zachary Birkholz's mom. He was a genius. He was my genius child that taught himself how to play the piano over the summer. He played anything from Mozart to 21 Pilots to Panic at the Disco. If you were having a bad day, he was the kid that was trying to be the class clown to make sure that you had a smile on your face. He made an impact with every single individual that he ever came in contact with. He was extremely loving, caring. He was a great friend. He was an amazing brother. And that's just who he was. He was so selfless. Talk to someone, reach out to someone, and don't hide behind social media. I feel like if there's a lesson to be learned from my son passing and in the way that he passed, I want you guys to know, and I need you guys to hear me, that hiding behind your phones and saying things, when you're saying things to someone, you have no idea how you're really affecting them. You don't know how they're taking that. You don't know if they're gonna take that seriously and really feel that, wow, the world would be a better place without me here. And unfortunately, that's something that Zach was dealing with. My friend just made this comment to me, I'm concerned, call the police. Whoever, it doesn't matter, just make it a point to reach out to someone, because those seconds of you actually taking action can save somebody's life.
You are not alone.
Well,
7 months ago, we lost a former Husky. Seven months ago, we lost a former Husky with his battle to, I can't even remember what I was gonna say.